Hey everybody! Well, it's that time of year again. It's time for the 21st Annual Battle of the Badges hosted by the American Red Cross. Seated next to me today and representing the Wichita Police Department is Lieutenant Paul Duff. Representing the Fire Department is Fire Marshal Brad Crisp there in the center, and down at the end we have AEMT Sean Brainerd representing EMS. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, for anybody who isn't familiar with Battle of the Badges, why don't you guys just start off telling me a little bit about what it is?
So it's a friendly battle with police, fire, and EMS where we go out and basically shamelessly promote blood donations and encourage people to vote for their favorite agency after they get done donating blood. And at the end of the battle, we tally up the votes, and the winning agency gets a trophy, and we get the bragging rights for the following year.
So who usually wins the trophy?
It's been split for a while.
Close. Well, this is the second year that EMS has been in it.
Right.
We didn't win last year, so it's always been police.
They came
fire.
close, though. It was close.
Yeah.
But the fire department has won the last 2 years.
They are 2 ahead.
And we intend to stay ahead, so I'm sorry, guys, but we're going to win again. Just saying.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
So if people want to participate, what do they need to know?
As far as, basically we have the dates of December 10th through January 3rd, and they can come out, they can go to 707 North Main, is where the main Red Cross building is, and they can come in, they can get blood, they can get a free t-shirt, and they can cast a vote on who they want to vote for, whether it be police, fire, or EMS.
And you're pulling for police, I'm sure.
Just a little bit, yeah. Try and catch up and beat the firefighters and so.
Sean, do they need to make appointments, or can you just show up?
They could just show up. If they want more information on how to donate, they can go to redcrossblood.org, and there's I believe it's called a Fast Pass, and they can get on there and answer the questions ahead of time to make the process quicker.
And so are there any requirements? Do you have to be a certain age or
You have to
certain
be
weight?
16. If you're 16, you have to have parental consent. 17 years or older can donate blood. There is a time span that you have to wait. If you've donated blood in the last 56 days, you do have to wait. But you can donate platelet donations much more often than that. I think there's a week-long period between platelet donations. And all of those kinds of donations count towards this particular blood drive. And at the end of the day, I mean, this is what the Battle of the Badges is really about. As much as we like to tease one another and be competitive about it, it's about getting blood donations for the people who are out there that need the blood. And this is a great way to help people, not only in our community, but in this entire region.
Yeah, we think a lot about this time of year of giving and helping others out, and this is a different, unique way you can do it.
It doesn't cost you a dime. It does cost you a little bit of time, but really, honestly, most people can get in and out 30 to 45 minutes. It's pretty rare that it goes any longer than that, and so it's really not any kind of financial investment, but it is an investment of your time, and it's a great way to give back to the people of this community.
Is this a time of year when maybe donations are low?
It is. It's tough.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's always a need for blood, especially A negative, O negative, and B negative as well. And there's such a it's used all the time. Basically, people are needed. The blood is needed all the time for surgeries and burn victims and everything else. It's always needed.
You probably see it every day. Probably pretty close with people being in need of blood, and you probably think it'll never happen to you or your family member or loved one, and then all of a sudden something happens and you're hoping that supply is there.
Right.
Absolutely.
You mentioned, there's times of year where blood donations go down, and it's usually around the holidays because people are busy. They're traveling, they have family coming by, they have plans they need to make, they have things they need to do, and so this happens to be one of those times of year where the Red Cross sees donations go down, and so that's why we place a lot of emphasis on the Battle of the Badges being around this time of year to help get those donation numbers up where they need to be. The need for blood is constant, and this is a great time of year. It's a good time to give. People feel good about giving. This is a great time of year to be a part of something bigger than you.
And talk a little bit about why EMS decided to get involved.
I'm not sure why we'd never been involved, but a couple of years ago, I learned about the Battle of the Badges, and I was just baffled why we weren't involved. I thought this is something that aligns with a lot of our core mission in the EMS, and so I wanted to get us involved so that we could get on board with this and maybe help save a few more lives.
So do you think you'll have a better chance than the police department?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Hey, they had a great showing last year. Last year was your first year.
Last year was the first year and the 20th anniversary of the blood drive, and I think we all polled about a third of the votes.
Yeah. Yeah. They did a great job. They're a great partner to have, a great new partner to have, and glad they're back.
Come on down. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Any other plans or marketing campaigns you guys are getting ready to launch to help get votes?
Oh, yeah, why don't you go ahead and share your secret
Yeah, I was
plans?
just thinking about that. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, you don't want to
We'll
say?
see. Yeah, we'll see.
Now, the main deal is to hit the local media outlets, have opportunities like this to promote this event and encourage people to want to come out and donate blood. That's the most important part. The voting part is kind of for us to have fun with it, but we want to do a lot of promotion. So people are going to see us in all the major media outlets, social media, no doubt. The police department has like 6 gazillion followers on Facebook, so I'm sure they'll be promoting that as well.
We will try. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll do what we can.
So anything else people should know?
We're on Facebook. We have a page. You can go there and like it. Follow along with our campaigns, with our developments, when we're gonna end, and who wins.
We've got a major kickoff on December 10th as well.
Okay.
That's the main day when we're going to get down there, and it's going to be media's going to be down there, all the TV stations, and that's the big day with food and things like that. So that'll be the main day.
And that would be where?
December 10th at the 707 North Main address, yeah, the main Red Cross building.
Put it on your calendars.
And don't forget to vote fire.
EMS.
You got to be louder than that.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Look forward to seeing who's going to walk home with the trophy this year, and we'll make sure to have you guys back next year.
Thanks for having
us.
us.
Thank you.
And we'll leave you with the information about how you can participate in the 21st Annual Battle of the Badges. Thanks for watching.